So in this illustration, I chose tracing over this photo. I don't know the source of the photo right now, but maybe in future I'll source it in the description. I think tracing currently is a alright thing for me because I have to push out illustrations at a fast pace. As you can see, as my illustration goes forward, I don't really follow along with the photo that much. It's just an idea of what I have to make or what I'm going to make in future. The the image helps me to imagine the scenario, how it would have been in a different context, in a different multiverse, if say so. And yeah, some points I have to exaggerate some features. Like you can see, I did those crazy fleefy hair, and now I'm making those lines on her body, which are going to be her clothes. She's wearing this green kurta, and yeah. So that kurta is supposed to be a loose kurta, and I think there's this white pant. Yeah. So idea was to that in the story she is lying in this bathtub with ice cubes in it, and she's dead. So I had this idea of composition where she could be in this bathtub, but the bathtub's edge won't be visible, and the flower petals which I see in the image can be the ice cubes, and therefore I go ahead with making those flower petals into ice cubes. I make sure that there is a little bit of variety because all the flower petals are almost the same, but I make some edgy shapes, I make some sharp shapes like triangulars, I make some overlapping shapes. As you can see near her neck, there are some cubes overlapping each other. I made some chunks or groups of ice cubes where the edges are connected, showing that maybe over time these cubes like join together, or maybe they are so close that the edges are not visible. I use like a red brush to illustrate these things. I don't have really a preference in red, blue, black, but I just use it because it's easy on the eyes or something. Yeah, so now I don't care about the photo. I can just go in and ink the image. I try to pull strokes, single strokes, in which the shape can be defined as simple as possible. Some people while inking do one specific thing which is like they add weight to the areas where there is going to be shadow. I don't know what I'm doing while inking. I just emulate the sketch which is beneath, and while inking I try to just bring out the shape of that line prominently. Yeah, so these curves are like the water is filling and occluding her kurta, which is submerged. Inking cubes was not so interesting process, but it was fun. It was alright. Actually, the face is always the best thing. I think there is so much potential in each illustration while making facial expressions. And the bathtub, yeah, bathtub was thoda sa difficult because you have to pull this one crazy stroke across the screen. And now we move to base colors. These are the base colors which I chose. What I do is basically put these colors on different layers, and yeah, once the areas are blocked, I can go ahead and paint over them, or basically clip stuff to them and then start painting. Right now I'm erasing some parts of the gray or white pants she's wearing as it's wet, and the parts which are not touching her skin are going to be more opaque. It was first time to me, like for me also, like I have never uh, illustrated wet clothes before, so I was trying to do some layer modes on it. Now I move to kurta, and kurta is like less translucent, as it's made of thicker material according to me, and it has these white lines on it. Yeah, so for this illustration, as I have to make illustrations faster sometimes depending on how much time I have in that day on that day, so I decided to use this simpler technique of rendering, in which you just use a darker shade of that skin color and put it to a darken layer mode, and it becomes a shadow. It seems like it's the shadow, and you can do exactly opposite. Probably put it to some vivid light or pin light kind of thing, which I will do in some seconds. I was working on this hair wala part, so yeah. Right now, I will start. Yeah, I was like, maybe it's stuck or something. No. Um, so yeah, I started working on ice cubes, and then I moved to the skin. It just has one simple line of shine on it, as her skin is wet. Actually, I was thinking how the pants should look like, because I know that they won't have such shine on it, but I still made that shine. It still looks good, I think. So overall, like, this is the end part of the illustration. Now I'm just pushing my time limits. I could have like stopped here, but the kurta could use some shine. Yeah, now I made some shadows in water of her hand, of these ice cubes, and suggesting what's beneath the water. Yeah, I made some small shapes, oval-like shapes around her hands to show waves. and it was fun to experiment with these. I don't like illustrating water because it's quite unpredictable for me. Now I add some details like making some extra hair and stuff like that. It just flourishes and all decoration stuff. I put some layer modes. That's it. So this was the video of me illustrating and voiceover. If you like such stuff, let me know. You can DM me on Instagram, and you can comment below. I'll make some more videos as such. Maybe some OBS recordings also. And we'll see. I'm planning to start this